Welcome all of you to this online session on how to make money in trading. Today in this session, you are going to learn how to make money in trading in a matter of just 1, 2, 3 easy steps. And you will also learn how to master futures and options trading in a matter of just 7 minutes. Now, I know that when I make these statements, some of you watching the session may laugh at it, some of you will rubbish it, because there are people who have spent years of their life and they are yet to understand this concept of futures and options. But today I'm here talking about mastering it in a matter of just 7 minutes. But all I would like to tell you here is just go through the session. Maybe at the end of the session, you may have to revise your opinion. Now, having said this, I also request all of you to make sure that you forget everything about trading that you have learned till date. Look at this session as a beginner. The more you look at this session as a beginner, the faster you achieve the end results. And when I'm talking about end results, there is only one end result that we are all working towards here, and that is to make money, isn't it? But then, as we discuss this throughout the session, I'm sure when you're watching it, you will definitely come across a lot of questions and doubts. But all I would like to request you here is make note of all your doubts or questions that you come across. And at the end of the session, we will definitely discuss, because the session itself is designed in such a way that as the session progresses, all your questions and doubts will automatically get answered. But still, if there is any question or doubt which is unanswered at the end of the session, we will definitely discuss it and make sure that there is no question which goes unanswered. Okay, so as I was telling you, we are all here for one purpose, and that is to make money. But then in order to make money in trading, there are only two things that one can do, and that is buying and selling, isn't it? Is there anything more that you can do here? But then in order to do this buying and selling, there are people who have spent years of their life trying to understand one little secret, and that is the right entry and right exit. Yes, of course, if you want to succeed in trading, then you have to learn the right entry and right exit, that is when to buy and when to sell. But these are the people who have spent years of their life trying to do research and analysis, and they are still doing research and analysis. So you people are here today to decide whether you want to spend your life trying to do research and analysis, or you want to spend your life earning money. If you have decided to spend your life earning money, then you are at the right place, because from here on, you don't have to worry about the right entry and right exit, because dynamic superpower traders are introducing a revolutionary invention called the dynamic live. It is the first ever stock market intelligence of the world. We call it the Dominic Method. Now, what is so very intelligent about this? The intelligence here is this dynamic live automatically identifies the right entry and right exit for you. So today you don't have to waste your time doing research and analysis. You can straight away start trading and start making money. But at the same time, you also know that market conditions do not remain the same. There are varieties of price movement. Market conditions keep changing. And in any given market condition, for you to get the right entry and right exit, there are some very unique intelligence at work in this dynamic live. Now, which are these intelligence? Let's have a look at dynamic live itself to understand them. Now, this is dynamic live. We are in the live markets. Now, in this dynamic live, you can see here, there's the price movement. Now, in this price movement, you can see along with the price, there is this line. We call this line as a long signal. Now, whenever the long signal turns green, it means it is asking you to buy. Similarly, whenever the long signal turns red, it means it is asking you to sell. But then even then, whenever it tells you to buy or whenever it tells you to sell, there is one more strong, feeling that you will have as a trader. If once again, if someone confirms that yes, this is a good trade, then it will be very easy for us to confidently enter into a trade, isn't it? You want someone to support you in taking that decision. So today, whenever the long signal turns green, now all that you have to do here is don't look into that. You just have to come look at this action information. Because when it turns green, whether to buy or not to buy, here in the action, it will be very clearly written. Now you can see it is telling you long hold. It means sometime back it has told you to buy, and currently it is telling you to hold the long position. But at this point, when it said buy, then in this action, it was very clearly written as buy long, act now. It means buy signal has come. Please take a long position, act now. Buy it immediately. But many times when the price is increasing, and if this dynamic live feels that looks like there is some price manipulation happening here, looks like this is a trap, the price may not go up. In such a case, in the action, it will be very clearly written as buy signal, wait and buy. Even if this long signal turns green, sometimes here it will be written as buy signal, wait and buy. It means buy signal has come, but please wait, don't buy this because it doesn't look like the price is going to go up immediately. It may come down, so please wait. So when you're trading there, when to buy and when to sell is very, very important for you to learn. I agree, and today that is automatically taken care. But at the same time, when not to buy, when not to sell, that is also very important here, equally very important. And today this action information will automatically identify whether you are supposed to do the trade or not to do the trade. Now earlier on this particular day, when the price started coming down, even in this case, this was on let us look at the date here. This was on 12th June 2020, where the price started coming down. Now anyone who looked at the price coming down, obviously they would have got tempted to sell it, right? But then in the action here, it was very clearly written as sell signal, wait and sell. So when it said sell signal, wait and sell, anyone who reads it, you know that it is asking you to wait, so you wouldn't have done this trade. So when you waited there, later what happened? The price completely reversed upward. So by not doing the trade, now what has happened is you have successfully avoided a minus trade. When you avoid the minus trade, then what will happen? Obviously, the balance will increase. So that is a benefit here. When you read the action information very easily, you will come to know whether to do this trade or not to do this trade. And similarly, we have, let me give you one more example here. So there is this reason. In the reason, as of now, you can see here it is very clearly written as buy signal. But many times here in the reason, it will be written as sideways nearing sign. Now what does this mean? Now you all know that price always does not move in an up direction, or it always does not move in a down direction. There is also one more important phase in the price movement, that is the sideways movement. Now what happens here is the price moves in a range. It frequently keeps moving up and down very frequently, so that people who trade in this particular phase of the market, they are simply not able to understand which direction the price is about to move. When you don't understand which direction the price is about to move, and then whatever trade that you do, eventually those trades will end up in being a minus trade. And this is one phase where majority of traders incur a series of minus trades. And the other major reason being is they don't know that it is in sideways. They don't know that it is moving flat in a range. But then today, Dynamic Live is a one and only platform which can automatically identify the sideways movement for you. And not only that, it also identifies sideways movement before it starts. So here in the reason, if it is written as sideways nearing sign, it means this intelligence is telling you that the price is about to get into sideways movement. Be prepared. So it will prepare you in advance. Later it will be written as a sideways start sign, so the information will change there. So when it says sideways start sign, then you know that sideways has started. So whatever trade that you have taken, it is better you exit it fast, because it is now frequently going to move up and down. So it is better to book profit. Or the other best thing that you can do here is you can stop trading this strip, go trade some other strip which is not in sideways. Later, once it tells you sideways end sign, then you can come back and start trading this. Right? So when to avoid trading, when to exit with minimum profits, when to hold on for a longer duration. Now these are all some of the very important trading decision as a trader that you have to take to earn consistent returns. And today that decision making has been made absolutely easy with the help of this intelligence, sideways intelligence, and the action information here. And then we also have these dynamic system cautions. You can see here right at the bottom we had these dynamic system caution symbols. Now even now right at the top we have a dynamic system caution symbols. Now whenever there is a major movement in the market, before any major movement, right on top or right at the bottom, these dynamic system caution symbols will appear, telling you that get ready, the price is about to reverse. So when the price was coming down, as the price was coming down, right at the bottom we got a dynamic system caution telling us that be prepared, the price is about to reverse. So when you know that, then what will happen is you will be able to exit your trades with maximum profits very early. And not only that, you will also be able to take the long position very early, close to the bottom itself. And you could have captured the complete up movement. So when I'm talking about this bottom in this stock, it is 136 rupees 20 paise low made on 12th June, and from there now it is trading at 158 rupees. We're literally talking about 22 points movement. Now out of these 22 points movement, at least you could have captured 18 points movement with the help of this dynamic live intelligence. Now if you're trading Hindalco in futures or in options, one lot is almost 3,500 shares. With a 22 points movement, we are talking about 63,000 rupees profit in this one single trade from 12th June to till today. It is a matter of just 11 days, isn't it? So this is how you can benefit. But then today you don't have to worry, because your job is not to follow all these intelligence. Your job is to follow only this Dominic method level 2. And in this Dominic method, you are supposed to check only this action information, because Dominic method collects all the information from these intelligence here. There are many more other intelligence, collects all the information from there, and finally tells you what exactly you are supposed to do. So whenever the price is increasing, if it is a good point to buy, then it will very clearly tell you. At this point it was very clearly written here as at this point it was very clearly written here as buy call option now. So if it feels that the price is about to increase, it will be written as buy call option now. Or if it feels that the price is about to decrease, then it will be written as buy put option now. So for the first time ever in the whole world, when it comes to trading in options segment, Dynamic Live is a one and only platform which can automatically tell you how to trade in options, when to trade in options, what to trade in options. So that today you don't have to waste your time reading books, learning what is options and lot many other things. Straight away you can start trading and start making money. And once it tells you to buy a call option or a put option, later it itself will tell you how long to hold it. Now it has told us to buy a call option when? That was on 23rd June at 9:30. And then you could have bought it when the price was 151.35. That is today. And then after buying it, now it is trading at 158.30. It is literally close to how many points? Close to 7 points movement. So 7 points movement with a 3,500 lot size. We are talking about 24,500 rupees profit in this one single trade in a single day. Right? And currently it is still telling you hold call option. So hold it. At some point here it will be very clearly written as exit call option now. So when it says exit, that is when you can go ahead and exit your trade. So when to exit, when to enter, and when to exit, it will automatically tell you. You don't have to do anything. Just follow whatever it tells you to do. But then whenever it tells you to buy a call option or a put option, there's one more important thing that you have to do. Now I know that when many of you watching this session may be thinking, boss, I don't know what is options in the first place. But let me tell you the truth. If you don't know what is options in the first place, then it is very good. It is very good that you don't know anything. If you are a beginner, then it's even better. Because the more you try to learn, the more you're trying to confuse yourself. The lesser you know, the mechanical you will follow some particular concept while trading. When you mechanically implement something, then automatically you'll start earning. Right? So when it tells you to buy a call option or a put option, there's one small important thing that you have to learn, that is how to select the right strike price. Now you may be again wondering, now what is strike price? I don't know. Don't worry, you don't have to know it, but just know that you must select something called as a strike price when it comes to trading in options. And today even the right strike prices are automatically selected by this Dynamic Live. So whenever it tells you to buy a call option, then you just have to come look at this pyramid pointing upward, pick one number out of these three, that is your right strike price. And similarly, whenever it tells you to buy a put option, come look at this pyramid pointing downward, pick one number out of these three, that is your right strike price. This is all that you're supposed to do. Now once you have selected the right strike price, just go ahead and do the trade. Got it? But then even after saying all these things, some of you may still be thinking, boss, I'm a beginner, I don't know what is futures, what is options, will I be able to learn all these things, will I be able to make money, how many days will it take for me to learn? Many questions must be running in your mind. But as I promised you in the beginning of the session, today you're going to master futures and options trading in a matter of just 7 minutes. Now how to do that? That's a very simple process. All that you have to do, if you don't know anything, forget it. Don't keep thinking that I don't know anything, I don't know anything. I'm telling you the truth that if you don't know anything, it is very good. Right? So all that you have to do here is just read what's written in the action. Now it is written as hold call option. But at some point here, as I told you, 9:30 in the morning, it was very clearly written here as buy call option now. Let us assume that now it is written as buy call option now. Let's just assume. So your job is to just read it loud. Say buy call option now. And before you read it, you must know which script you are trading. So this is Hindalco. So read it as Hindalco buy call option now. And as I told you, when it comes to trading in options, you must also select a strike price. So let us say you selected this strike price 152. So you are supposed to read it as Hindalco buy call option now 152 strike price. Will you be able to do this much? Sure. If you can do this much, now what you can do is you can pick up your phone right now and call your stockbroker right away. We are in the live market, so you don't have to mix it up. You just call him up and you ask him over the phone. If I tell you Hindalco buy call option now 152 strike price, will I be able to trade in options? Yes or no? You ask him. And when you ask him, you'll be surprised to listen to his answer, because his answer will be a big yes. Because they don't care whether you know what is futures, what is options. They don't care whether you are a beginner or an experienced trader. The only thing that they care here is, have you given them the complete information or not? So here you've told them which script. You said to Hindalco. What to do? You said buy call option now. Which strike price? You said 152 strike price. Now all the right information has been conveyed. They will simply place the order. Now for you to make a phone call and convey this message over the phone, now how much time is it going to take? It is a matter of 20-30 seconds, isn't it? 30 seconds using 30 seconds you make a call, you tell them Hindalco buy call option now 152 strike price. They will simply place the order and tell you what price it has been bought. Now after that, just cut the call. Now once later it will tell you hold call option, so hold on to it as long as it tells you to hold it. And at some point here it will be very clearly written as exit call option now. So when it says exit call option now, one more phone call, you tell them Hindalco exit call option now. By now they already know that which call option you have bought, so they will simply place the order to exit it. Now another 30 seconds. 30 seconds for an entry, 30 seconds for an exit. You do this 7 times in a row, it means you have mastered options trading. Now you must be wondering, now how can we master if we do it just 7 times? You do this 7 times in a row. When the public calls you that you are a master, when your stockbroker starts calling you as a master of options, when I call you that you are a master of options, then obviously you have mastered options trading. But why will we people call you that you are a master? It is because when you do this 7 times in a row, and at the end of 7th time, when your account balance is in profit, then obviously anyone and everyone will call you that you are a master, isn't it? So the truth here is, gentlemen, it doesn't matter how many books you have read, how many years of experience or knowledge you have. The one and only thing that matters here is, have you really made money or not? If you have made money, you are a master. If you have not made money, you are not a master. Isn't it? Similarly, if you want to master futures trading, now in the action, if it is written as buy long act now, make a phone call, tell them Hindalco futures buy long act now. Just read what's written there. And later, once it tells you sell short act now, if it is written here, make a phone call, tell them Hindalco futures sell short act now. Read it. They will understand the language and they will place the order. You don't have to worry. And you do this 7 times in a row, it means you have mastered futures trading as well. This is the reality, gentlemen. Today you can go talk to any experienced trader or any stockbroker, because when it comes to practical trading, this is all that you are going to do. If this is all that you're going to do, then this is all that you're supposed to learn. Today, if you're trying to learn anything more than this, then I think you're trying to waste your time. So if you people have understood this reality today, it means you have already mastered futures and options trading. So don't waste your time anymore. Start trading and start making money. But then when I'm saying all these things, some of you watching this session may be thinking, do we have to watch it the whole day? No, you don't have to watch it the whole day. Once every 30 minutes, if you can check the action information, that is more than enough. And above that, there is this preparation wherein it will prepare you in advance. Very clearly, it will be written there as get ready to buy call option. Get ready to buy put option. So at least 15 to 30 minutes in advance, it will be very clearly written there to be prepared. So when you read it, you know that you're supposed to do the trade next. When you know what trade you're going to do next, then accordingly you can prepare yourself, isn't it? So this is the benefit here. Let us see if there is any script where there is a preparation. You can see we're looking at Infratel. The action says stay tuned for the next trade. It means there is no trading opportunity as of now. Just wait there. and preparation is also not preparing us for any trade. So relax if you're trading in infratel. And today, for this action information, to give you an entry or an exit, there are some multiple signals at work. Now, which are these multiple signals? Let's have a look. Now, these are all the multiple signals. For you to get an entry, there is this intraday 3-speed signal, the long signal, the zigzag breakouts and breakdown. Multiple signals are at work. Similarly, when it is time for you to get an exit, intraday 3-speed signal, the major zigzag, the long signal edge points, and so on. But you may be wondering today why there are so many signals. Why can't there be a simple buy signal or a sell signal? It is because, as I told you in the beginning of the session, market conditions keep changing. Price movements, there are varieties of price movement. Price always does not go in the same way every time. So in any given market condition, for you to get the right entry and right exit, these many multiple signals are required. But today you don't have to worry, because your job is not to follow all these multiple signals. You don't even have to learn all these signals. Your job is to just follow this 1, 2, 3 easy steps. Now, as I promised you in the beginning of the session, today you will learn to make money in trading in a matter of just 1, 2, 3 easy steps. Now, what are these 1, 2, 3 easy steps? First step, just add your favorite stock or index in dynamic live. Just add it on the screen. Second step, check what the Dominic Method action information is telling you to do. Whatever it tells you, based on that, simply place orders and start making money. So this is how easy it is. This is the reason we call this as a revolutionary invention. As long as you simply blindly follow these 3 steps, you are consistently going to make money in trading. Now today, let's have a look at this 1, 2, 3 easy steps in the real-time market and try to understand how easy it really is. Now for that, I request any of you to suggest me your favorite stock or index so that we can see what this dynamic live is telling us to do. For that, the first step, for you to add your favorite stock or index, you just have to click on this favorites. Now once you click on this favorites, this drop down will appear so that you can select any of your favorite stock or index. Now Mr. Vishu Bhatt has asked for Bank Nifty. Let us check Bank Nifty. Now this is the case of Bank Nifty. As you can see here, the action is telling us hold call option now. Now sometime, let me show you where it had told us to buy a call option. Now there is a point where it had told us to buy a call option. The date and time was, it was on 18th June at 14:30, 2:30 in the afternoon. The price, you could have bought it at 20,837 in the futures, or you could have bought a call option by selecting the right strike price. Now after that, now it is trading at 22,000. It is literally 1,100 points running profit, and you're still holding on to it. So this is how effortlessly you will be able to trade and make money. It is still telling us to hold call option. Sometime later it will be written as exit call option. Now that is when you can go ahead and exit your trade. But if anyone has bought a call option, then remember, there is a dynamic system caution on top telling you be careful. There are chances the price can reverse from here. So to be on the safer side, we have to secure our profits. Now how to secure your profits in options trading? Now these are some of the very interesting points that you have to learn, disciplines to learn, and you will learn it in the online training. Right? So this is about Bank Nifty. Is there any other stock or index that you want to check? Let us check what's happening in, let us say, we will check NTPC. Now here is the case of NTPC. You can see here it is also telling us a hold call option. But when did it tell us to buy a call option? It was somewhere at this point in time. You can see here the yellow cross mark. That is the time. So when was it? What was the date and time? It was on 22nd June. That is yesterday at 15:30. That is when the market closed. So today morning you could have bought it at the opening itself when the price was 95 rupees 70 paise. Now after buying it, now it is trading at 99 rupees 85 paise. We are talking about literally 4 points movement here. And if you're trading in a stock like NTPC, the lot size in futures and options, the minimum lot size here is 6,000, and with the 4 rupees movement, we are talking about 24,000 rupees profit already earning. You are sitting on such a big profit, and you're still holding on to it from in a single trade in a single day from morning till now. And if anyone has bought a call option in NTPC, do remember there is a DMBOTS appearing on top, it means secure your profits, right? So this is how you are supposed to trade using this. Now Mr. Premanath Ramachandran has a question. Anybody using? There are a lot many people using this, Premanath. There are thousands of people who have been using it because we've been doing this training program for more than 12 years now. And in these 12 years, we have more than 13,000 plus users across the country and abroad who are using this dynamic live. And let us see this. Mr. Nagaraj wants to check about Bosch. Let us check Bosch. Now here's the case of Bosch, Mr. Nagaraj. Now it is telling us, you can see here the action is telling us to hold call option. You're currently holding on to it. Now when did it give us a buy? It is somewhere at this point in time where it had told us to buy a call option. The time and date was, it was on, let me look at the date, just give me a moment. It was on 19th June at around 10:55 in the morning. You could have bought it when the price was 10,910, and from there now it is trading at 11,370, and we are still holding on to the call option. And but then anyone who had bought a call option, obviously there is a DMBOTS on top. We would have already secured our profit, and we would have reduced our risk on this particular trade, and we are currently holding on to it. So hold on to it until it very clearly tells you to exit call option. Mr. Kiran is asking for what is the price of the software. I'm coming to this point, Mr. Kiran. Just hold on. So as I was telling you, this is how easy it is. All that you have to do is select your favorite stock or index and just look at this action information. Whatever it tells you to do, based on that, simply start trading. You will start making money. And today, when you have access to this intelligence, there are some very unique benefits as a trader that you can draw from it. Very practical benefits. So what are these benefits? Let's have a look. From here on, when it comes to trading and when it comes to taking an entry or an exit, there won't be any more confusion. You will not have any fear, confusion, or panic while trading, because you know that it gives you the right entries and right exit. With complete confidence, you will be able to trade there. And when not to enter, when not to exit, you don't have to worry. That is automatically identified, and this dynamic live will avoid you from doing all those trades. And then when it comes to trading in options, which is the right strike price, as we saw, it is also automatically selected. The best part here is the preparation, because it prepares you in advance by telling you get ready to buy a call option or get ready to buy a put option, so that you know what trade you're going to do next, and accordingly you can prepare yourself. And then there is this action information. Finally, it will tell you exactly what you are supposed to do. It is not going to tell you what is happening. It is not going to tell you to analyze or anything. It will collect the information from all the intelligence there and finally tell you what you are supposed to do. So things will be very precise there. Very clear instructions will be given, so that you don't have to confuse yourself. Just follow whatever it tells you to do. Remember, the dynamic live does all the hard work for you. Your job is 100% effortless here, because your job is to only place orders. Today you can place orders through your online trading terminal or through your mobile trading apps. And if you don't know how to operate these two, then it is very easy to just make a phone call to your stockbroker and tell them they will place the order for you. And today, for you to start trading, there is no need of in-depth training. Simple basic training is more than enough. And today, as I told you, any one of you can implement, even if you are a beginner. If you are a beginner, according to me, I will say that you are the best person to implement, because your mind is a clean slate, and whatever is told, you will simply follow that, and that is what we want you to do. And as long as you do that, you are here for some serious money. Not only beginners, even experienced traders, working professionals, housewives, stockbrokers, even tips and calls providers and analysts have also joined us in the past. So anyone can join this. Remember, all that we want you to do here is just implement it mechanically. Just implement it as it is told. You don't have to use your brains. You don't have to use your expertise or anybody else's expertise. Just follow as it is told. As long as you do that, the end result is automated. Remember, We are all here for one end result, and that is to make money. And today we can automatically achieve success by following this with discipline. Got it? So these are all the benefits. This is the reason we call this as a revolutionary invention. But as Mr. Kiran asked, there are a lot many other people thinking that, now what is the cost, what is the price? Let me tell you, there is no cost, there is no price that one can bear for something precious like this. There is only one thing that you people have come here to do, and that is to decide. You're all here to decide today, are you ready to invest for your tomorrow? Are you ready to invest today to secure your financial future? If you're ready to invest today, remember, one way or the other, someday in your life, you are going to take this decision to invest today to secure your financial future. But today, if you have taken such a decision, then let me show you what is the investment that you're supposed to make. But before I show you, let me also tell you that you're not going to invest some big money. You're going to invest a very small fetch of the profits that you can earn from it. But then just by looking at this dynamic live software in a video or in a session like this, you'll not be able to judge it completely. You'll not be able to understand its true benefits. But the day when you touch it, when you feel it, when you open it, when you run it in the real-time market, when you do some trades, when you see the real profits in front of your eyes, that is the day you will understand its true benefits. That is the day you'll realize what you have been missing all these years when it comes to trading in stock market. Got it? But today, to make sure that all of you can first get your hands on this dynamic live, to make sure that every trader can reap the benefits of this dynamic live intelligence for the first time ever in the last 12 years. Let me repeat this very clearly. For the first time ever in the last 12 years, the management at Dominic Group has come up with a big special offer. And what is the offer? Let me show you. Today, you can get this dynamic live by investing just 8,000 rupees plus GST. For 1 month. Remember, this special offer is valid only for the first month subscription, because the original price of this dynamic live is 4,39,000 rupees for 12 months. But today you get the same dynamic live at just 8,000 rupees plus GST for 1 month, so that you can touch it, feel it, run it in the real-time market, observe your favorite stock and how it works in real-time market, and then do some trades. It is a matter of a trade or two for you to gain back this investment, right? And then there are many people who have been requesting us for trial. Now all your requests has been answered with this special offer, so that you can get your hands on it to understand its true benefits first, right? And then this special offer is valid only for a limited period of time. Remember, very soon the offer will go and the price is going to rise. So today, if any one of you is interested to jump into this revolution, then here is the link that I have texted on the chat. Just click on this link, go through the link, and you will immediately be able to subscribe for this special offer. But then there are a lot many people who are still thinking, now what is next after the first month? First month we get the special offer at 8,000 rupees. All right. Now what happens from the second month? Do we have to pay the complete 4,39,000 rupees? Now this is your question. Let me tell you, no, you don't have to pay the complete amount, because there are many more other special offers. Now what are the offers? Let me show you. There is this presidential rights where you get the same 12 months plan. Instead of investing 4,39,000, you can invest today only 1,23,000, where you get dynamic live intelligence for 1 entire year. You also get a dynamic system free for lifetime. Now what is this dynamic system? Now this dynamic system is another intelligence software which also gives you the right entry and right exit automatically, but then it helps you do some amazing positional trades. It also helps you do long-term or short-term investment if you are interested to get into the equity segment. Right? The biggest benefit here is this dynamic system gives you the signals and informations 1 day in advance. So those people who don't have time can spend hardly 10 to 15 minutes of your leisure time to follow this dynamic system and trade, and you will be able to achieve some amazing returns year after year. And especially those people who are working professionals, housewives, retired people, people who don't have time can follow this dynamic system, and you'll be able to earn some consistent profits. And you're getting it free for lifetime. So for a 12 months plan, you get dynamic live for 12 months. You also get dynamic system free for for lifetime. And then you are getting almost 71% off on this particular plan per month. And we have a privilege rights where you get a 6 months plan at 72,000. You get dynamic live for 6 months. You also get dynamic system free only for 1 year. And there is a 3 months plan At 42,000, you get dynamic live for 3 months. You also get dynamic system free for 3 months. And at last, we have the 1 month plan. At 16,500, you get dynamic live for 1 month. You also get dynamic system free for 1 month. So these are all the 4 different plans available for you. You can opt for any one of the plan that you prefer from the second month onwards. But for the first month, you get the special offer at just 8,000 rupees plus GST. The link has already been texted in the chat. Just go through it and you will be immediately able to subscribe. Now, once you have subscribed for the special offer, now what will happen is the technical team will send you a mail. They will take a remote access of your computer and they will install this dynamic live and dynamic system onto your computer today itself. And you can also attend an online workshop today at 5 p.m. so that you will learn things in a bit more detail. It is going to be a matter of 40 to 60-minute session. That is all that you have to attend. And once you are through with that, from very next day, you will be ready to start trading and start making money. So this is how easy it is, gentlemen. This is how effortlessly you will be able to make money. So this is all about today's session. If anyone is interested, the link is there for you to subscribe. But if you have any questions or doubts, you can ask me your questions now. Mr. Kiran, what is the price of the software? I have given you the complete details. Any other questions or doubts? Oh yes, Mr. Nitesh. Bank Nifty, as you see here, this is Nifty. It is telling us to hold call option, but then Bank Nifty is also telling us to hold call option. Now it is at 22,105. You know that I have bought a 23,500 strike price call option. After multiple shift overs, I have got into that strike price. But anyways, I have bought it at 45 rupees and now it is trading at almost 29 rupees. I'm still holding on to it. So waiting for this action information to tell me to exit the trade. So until then, I'm still going to hold it. And you have also asked for HDFC Bank. So let us check what's happening in HDFC Bank. Well, even in HDFC Bank, it is telling you to hold the call option. So hold on to it. I think there's a point where it had told you to buy a call option. Now after that, the price when it came down, it has not allowed you to exit because there is a edge point and a zigzag at the bottom. So from there, the price has managed to gain back and you are still holding on to it. So hold it. Then any dynamic caution on top, you know that you have to secure your profits. All right, looks like there are no more questions or doubts. So gentlemen, thank you all for joining today's session. Wish you all a happy trading and a very good afternoon. See you on the other side at 5 p.m. in the online workshop. Until then, thank you again for joining and a very good afternoon. You want to check TCS at last? Well, TCS, in spite of price coming up and the speed signal giving a buy, but the action is still telling to hold put option just because you can see here there is a ID3, long signal edge, it is very clearly mentioned here. So that is the reason you have to wait. All right. So thank you once again. See you on the online workshop.